Hello everyone, and it looks like SSI have been finally losing their dominance over the game. And since after Mr. Ace quit, apparently, some people say he did not actually quit. He was tired of leading and he moved on to another alliance with his girlfriend or something like that. But that is another rumor that I'm hearing, and some people say that he has actually quit. I do not know, and I'm not gonna go into those details, but for now, what we are watching right now on in front of my screen and your screen is a decimation of SSI, which is taking place at the hands of HNB. Miss Diana, she is burning right now, the poor lady, and then you can also see Mr. Fuji-san, his twin peaks, his ice is melting, and we can see the river flowing down from his eyes already, the tears of joy or the crying tears. And here come all the ants trying to get a piece of sugar from her base. Amazing stuff from Mr. Whiskey Dog and Mr. Maudib leading from the front. SSI is getting ripped apart today, despite the fact that they are basically 4 versus 3 on the map. Alliance CH76 and Alliance V, sorry, VOW, VOW I. So two teams are, which are their cross-region allies, are also on their server. So despite that fact, it seems like the dominance of SSI has actually taken a hit, and maybe tomorrow they will be able to make a comeback once more cement opens up for their friendly teams to come to their aid. But for now, it seems like losing a lot of players like 857, and then Jinzo, Mr. Neo, who is inactive, the account of Todo, and then Mr. Ace himself. So losing a couple of strong players has actually rendered SSI pretty weak in my opinion, right? No, they're not weak, but what I mean to say is that they have lost a lot of firepower actually. So this is one of the teams. This is CH76 from region 193. So they have been cross-region allies of SSI a number of times, and for now it does seem like they are holding on to this particular position. And at the same time, the Blue Legion, they have cut off team ZPNX. I think it is Zero Phoenix, right? And then on the top side, you got top one. So it does actually look like with the state of the map that top one, TH48 and HNB are actually allied, and CH76, wow, SSI, and then the team on the bottom left, they are allied together. So this is the actual state of the game. So yeah, this is the team SEH. Let's check this team out. So yeah, here you can see SSI is their cross-region ally, right? So CH76, SEH, SSI, and wow. 4 teams up against 3 teams. This is the state of the map. TH48 built up right to this position. And here you can see TH48 is gunning to go after WoW, right? And wow, it seems like they are mostly AFK or they're not fighting for the moment, right? So going back to Mr. Fuji-san, the holder of Mount Everest of Doomsday Last Survivor, and here is HNB building a tower. Probably they want to build. So this is Mr. Maudib, and he's the owner of Hans, right? The account was owned by Mr. Hans, and now he has taken it over. And let's see how the state of the game now pans out tomorrow. That is gonna be interesting. What I'm more interested in, like, hello, Miss Ali Ushka. So if you're looking for a marriage proposal, please do not message her. Maybe she will accept it, and then you will be able to. You gotta buy a lot of gold for her to feed her in the game, or maybe she's already married and she is gonna deny you. So a lot of possibilities, and of course this is not a dating game. Dating last survivors, right? And then you got Mr. Fuji-san who is about to receive another rally, right? So let me show you the earlier report. So yeah, I was having a lot of trouble opening reports, and after restarting my game, I have been able to open the report. Here you can see Mr. Misky Dog. He's using Stella with Claude LeBlanc, and his vehicle is holy shit, really, really high level in comparison to the Chasian Felix, which is mostly directed towards rider heroes, right? And here you can see His squad equipment is also much better in comparison to Mr. Fuji-san, who is sitting on Fuji Mountain, top of that. I hope he enjoys sitting on top of things. So yeah, armaments both maxed out. And here is the difference, right? The beast for Mr. Vistigi Dog, they are maxed out. And on the chip side, he is leveling them up quite decently for now. But for Mr. Fuji-san, in comparison, his chips are actually lacking. And on top of that, his both beasts are maxed out for Misky Dog. But for Mr. Fuji-san, he's using water-based Pokemons for his garrison, which I believe is not the right way to go, despite the fact that he's having around 9 million troops. He could not sustain the damage because here you can see almost twice the deaths, and heavily wounded is like 533k. So yeah, this was a win-win for Mr. Whiskey Dog. So this is another one of those reports. Here is Mr. Maudib leading from the front. 121k deaths and 273. And here you can see SSI, like, they do not give a fuck. They are still swarming his rally, right? And here are the hero armaments. Both have them maxed out. Vehicle almost close to maxing out for Mr. Maudib. Amazing stuff, right? As for the enemy, right, he is focusing on rider heroes, level 25 vehicles. Holy shit, look at his ranged modified vector. It is like plus 10 already. Amazing stuff. So he is also on plus 10 for his XM weapon, and he's getting 1.1% additional skill damage. Holy shit. And then he's got two golden horns, 3.8% reduction and 3.7% additional range squad damage. Amazing stuff, right? So the skill damage for the range, only for the range, 1.1, so 0.9% here as well. So this is 2% increase in skill damage. And of course, skill damage is something which is like an additive from different stuff, whatever skill damage that you are getting in addition to your hero talents, armaments, everything. Holy shit, look at their chips, right? OC chips on both these heroes, like the defender and offenders. And Mr. Maudib does seem to have better chips, but despite that fact, it seems like the Ethan and Lewis, the Kraken and the Pangolier, they have done much more damage. Amazing stuff, right? Oh my god, he's taking a lot of damage, but he doesn't give a fuck. He's just swarming down his rally. So this is for the battle reports. Let me go back to giving you a view of how things stand. So this is HNB. They are probably trying to build on to the right side. Probably they want to cut off village 7 or connect to the village 6 of SSI. So two possibilities for them. But at the same time, the problem that they are gonna face is they will be up against WoW and CH76 tomorrow. So this is something which is gonna be interesting once the map opens up a little bit more tomorrow. So yeah, let's go back to Mr. Fuji-san getting a spanking of a lifetime. Sorry guys, I have a strong flu, and if you can hear my voice in a terrible manner or some kind of sneezing, please forgive me for that. But even if you hear that, but this is a natural phenomenon, all right? I am not a high level podcaster or YouTuber where such things should be minded. Of course, they should be minded at this level as well, but yeah. So one thing I do want to add is that Mr. Fuji-san, like, I gotta appreciate that you are tanking or taking this really head on, right? By by that, what I want to say is that, like, he's taking on a rally from Whiskey Dog. Yeah, he's an amazingly strong player, no doubt about that. But he's using a Stella and a Claude, right? Stella is someone who is really great when it comes to sieging or tanking the rallies. Outright damage, I am not so sure she does a lot, but he is taking that rally with a Chasey and a Felix. So this is an amazing stuff in my opinion. Like you have the balls of steel to take on a strong rally with rider-based hero, which are basically like a weakness, right? Infantry is much stronger when it comes to rider heroes, and rider heroes, of course, love going up against the sniper heroes. But if you have spent a ton of money onto the game, it does not matter which squad you are going up against, right? So these guys on the top tiers, they are next level shit. Look at him, 400k tier 6 kills already on him, right? And then Mr. Whiskey Dog, who is about 2 billion kill points on his tier 6 kills, and some of those came from probably Miss Diana. Miss Diana is holy shit, 1583. This is a very old ID. Your commander equipment is like just like my farm. Why are you so far forward without shielding up? Like it is a basic rule in these top alliances. They would kick you over trivial matters, but at the same time, they would forgive you for very big mistakes in case you make. So yeah, everybody, here goes the swarm. Mr. Fuji-san is gonna appreciate that. Appreciate that the fact he's getting a lot of points. Let me show you a mistake a lot of people actually did. Here is Mr. Slay or Die. He definitely wants to die. That is his preferred mode of playing this game. Taking a huge amount of damage. Underestimating this guy. Here is another guy from TH48. Thank you, Mr. Payanka. And then you got Mr. Phobe, another one of those guys. Holy shit, he lost 2 squads. And here is Mr. Scorpion, who is biting his own tail. Ultimately, when a scorpion bites anybody, they probably are gonna die, and especially if you're biting yourself, you yourself are gonna die. So yeah, I had a lot of problem with the battle reports. I'm gonna try and show it to you guys. But for today, thank you for watching, guys, and let's hope we get a lot of good battles tomorrow as well.